Well, here we go again. This morning started off so awesome. My usual go outside, do the bird thing, and made that little video. I wanted to capture the moment so when I talk about something, there's a visual in somebody's head of what I'm describing, right? Now you know what I'm talking about, me out there chirpy chirpy with my birds first thing in the morning, right? So, anyway, I did my usual tending my garden, right? I do my watering. I recently did a lot of grass seed and some fertilizer to get some more grass to grow. And, you know, I, I'm old, busted up, retired construction worker, man. And the shit that gets me off now is way different than the things that used to interest me when I was a young man. And tending my garden is important to me. So while I was out there tending my garden and thinking about this INFJ personality type of mine and how your mind races 24/7, doesn't never stop. As soon as you get out of bed in the morning, it's full throttle. And when you lay down, if you're lucky, you're at idle. I'm just saying. But it doesn't never turn off. The images never stop. The thought process never stop. None of it. Anyway. So, with all that noise and inner dialogue inside my dome forever and ever and ever, and not understanding it, it was tough. But now that I understand what drives that and where that comes from, and that it's not just me, because I've listened to several people on the internet now. Just like when my brother was dying and me doing the near death experience stuff, there were days where I'd watch 20, 30 videos in a day and listen to people's stories because I was so enthralled in it. And that's another thing about this personality type. When you get into something, you're like a dog with a bone. You just gnaw on it and gnaw on it and gnaw on it until there's nothing left. But trust me, and that's totally me. So that's exactly what I've been doing with this research into this INFJ, to make sure I'm not out here running my mouth. I don't know what I'm talking about and it's not me and I'm just being a retard. I don't like getting egg on my face. So I try not to run my pie hole unless I'm pretty goddamn sure I know what I'm talking about. And in this instance, that's exactly what I am. Goddamn sure. Trust me. I've heard too much to know otherwise. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little excited. Because I am excited. So anyway. So now that I know what I am and how to find out more about it, I've also started to, through YouTube, meet a couple people. Through listening to their stories. This one cat made a comment about a comment I made and a little back and forth there, and this lady with the tribe and the this and the that. And, more and more stuff keeps popping up on my feed. There's a lot of us out there. I just don't think there's too many aggressive INFJs out there, and I seriously doubt there's any of them that look like me. Because see, the thing is, I was painfully shy as a child, and almost my whole life. As a bouncer, chicks would flirt with me and say, "Smile, it's free," because I'm stoic. Always have been, always will be. It's just my nature. And so I used to get my balls busted for that. And it didn't matter the environment. I was still who I was. When my brother died, something changed. There's an urgency. So my shyness has to take a back seat. Sorry. Just a lot of memories. And learning about this personality type and how images flood and stuff's really real when you remember stuff. I quickly slipped to seeing my brother. Anyway, back to this personality type and the people I'm meeting online. I've made more progress in healing myself by listening to a handful of people and a couple of interactions online in just a few days than anything from anybody in my entire life, including Dave Dog. Him and I are like this, don't get me wrong, but he didn't have this information. I didn't have it. I couldn't have got it from anywhere but YouTube. Just saying, right? So the debt of gratitude I have to the people on YouTube talking about their stories about INFJ changed my life. Just like Wes Watson and the wisdom I got from him and the wisdom I get from the Stoics, the teaching of the Greeks. Huge, you know. Motivational stuff by Goggins, by Tyrese. I just listened to Steve Harvey this morning talking about an anchor. You can't make it up. You can't. Go look it up for yourself. He just dropped that today. Just saying. Synergy. I believe in magic. You should too. Might change your life one day. Just saying. Sorry. I get pretty passionate sometimes and I get caught up and I can't help myself. And that's part of me pushing past my shyness and having this drive that it's like biblical to me, this feeling I got for my dog rescue in my village. It's crazy. Anyway, I just can't say thank you enough to some strangers out there that changed my life in such a short period of time for the positive. I'm blown away and I'm beyond thankful. So this is me showing some more love and gratitude because it's the right thing to do. All right. Much love. Peace.